Yo, what's up? What's up, bro? I'm so freaking pissed at myself. I almost forgot to make a video, bro. I almost forgot to make a market breakdown video for the week. My apologies. But we are here, doing our thing. Appreciate y'all for, stepping in and listening to what I got going on for y'all. Simple as that. Hey, man, I am a new age now. I'm not going to reveal what is my age and how old I just turned, but things have got to change. Things have got to change, man. As I get older, the expectations only get higher and stronger for myself. So, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. The fact that, I continuously want to strive for greater, even though I'm in the process of improving myself every single day and striving towards that 2.0 version of myself. There's still more and more and more and more to achieve. Yeah, but let's get straight into this UJ, man. This UJ was so freaking succulent this week. Caught a mean. Hold on, before I get into it. So I caught a mean move. When was this? Like Tuesday. Held for like an entire day. So the original target, let's go to the daily time frame really quick. The original target was at this negative 27. You guys already know my favorite target with the Fibonacci. Nice fib for play. Let's go back to the 4 hour. We have a point A, point B, point C clear as day. Now, I would say when it comes to setups like this, it is too easy. But the hardest thing is pinpointing at what point is price done moving to the downside. What I mean by this is right here. So we noticed that price pushed to the upside. What I did notice was, I talked about this last week, but we had an area of major support. Price broke up, but we didn't have a break of structure. Okay, it is what it is. So we noticed that price broke structure to the downside, meaning it's bearish. But once price failed to break below this low, I was like, we might be reversing. So what I said was, I'm at least waiting for price to make a pullback and a higher low or a double bottom. What did it do? It created a higher low. But what did I say? I said that the hardest part, most difficult part, is pinpointing at what point is price done making that pullback and is ready to push to the upside. So we had to really get into this. I mean, it took me not too long, honestly. With the way that I trade, I have my new method, and this method is so clean. I would have lied. Like, I got in down here, and I could have held even longer. But I mean, the entry was so clean, and the risk to reward could have been better. But I wanted to be a little bit more conservative. I think my stop loss is actually down here, so it was a 1 to 2.7, rather than a 1.6. But I mean, the move was clean. The move was beautiful. And at first, it was ugly as hell. I mean, look at it. The first day, it was going up, and then we hit this point and came back down. It came all the way back down to my entry point. Yikes. But, the power of patience and, discernment, as well as just that empowering belief in your system. Believe in your system over yourself sometimes, but just doing this over time, and over time you build that confidence as well. So I had the confidence to hold on to this trade, not only just hold on to it, add other orders and new positions to this order to maximize the profit. So this is a great trade on UJ. Hit the negative 27 for next week. What am I looking for? So this is a juicy reaction to that high point. So what am I looking for now? I am just going to wait to see if price potentially wants to go bearish, and the major determination for that is if it breaks certain lows like this. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Like these previous higher lows, we want to see if price will break that. This is not as strong, but just gauging these points, especially this point right here, just seeing if price can maintain, hold, stay above it, or will it break and continue to the downside or move to the downside. So that's just something we'll see. Let me go to the daily one more time just to look at something. Yeah, and then 4 hour. I mean, we're bullish overall, though. Definitely bullish overall, no question about it. Breaking structure. Definitely bullish right now, though. EJ, ugly. Price did break out of here. Double bottom broke out. Had a nice move last week up here. A little pullback and push. I did not catch that. Because after that, we did get a lot of consolidation, but that was an okay move, I would say, right there. In terms of this week, I mean, it's very choppy. It's coming from very choppy situations, conditions, and I'm gonna hold off on it. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna say I'm gonna hold off on it. I do have a more bullish sentiment on this, but I would definitely be careful due to the fact that when I'm looking on the daily time frame, I'm noticing this high, and initially, like at first sight, we can determine it as a break, but it's not. It's hard to determine that based on the daily time frame, being that we had, of course, this bullish candle, but we have almost dojis where this area of resistance is not really a strong green bean type of candle that we're looking for when it comes to that bullish sentiment, those bullish um yeah, like if we're going bullish, I want the candle to confirm that, and we're not really getting that right now. So I'm gonna hold off on EJ. Let's just transition to gold real quick. Gold on the daily, obviously bearish after a lot of these news events, people getting out of gold and putting money into the dollar. But we're starting to slowly see a transition. We do see this higher low, higher than these previous lows. Cool, I'm liking it right here. We're seeing a potential higher low, and that could move to the upside following this high and break that high. So we'll just have to see. I'm really liking the look of this, though. Really am liking the look of this. Yeah, man. I mean, it's juicy. It's juicy. It's clean. It's clean. It's staying above these previous highs. Everything is being maintained. Yeah, man. I wouldn't be surprised if I get in a little gold trade this week. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. You notice I already had the fib up, so let me extend it real quick. Wouldn't be surprised, man. But yeah, that is the breakdown real quick. Catch y'all when I catch y'all.